Hello, how are you doing? Alright, so in this video, we're looking at algebraic fractions and we're looking at adding and subtracting algebraic fractions. So I have a lot of notation right here. So let's read it. Algebraic fractions are fractions consisting of known and unknown numbers. In other words, variables and numbers. In adding and subtracting algebraic fractions, the same principles of adding and subtracting proper fractions apply. If the denominators are not the same, find the LCM of the denominators. What is LCM? Lowest common multiple. Then you express the fractions in terms of the LCM, and then you use the distributive law to remove brackets where necessary. Then you group like terms in the numerator, and if at all possible, reduce the fraction. That felt like a mouthful. Alright, so before we go to the algebraic fractions, let us do a regular fraction. So let's say we have 2/3 plus 1/5. These denominators are not the same, so we need to find the LCM. These are two prime numbers, so that means to find the LCM we simply multiply the numbers, the two denominators. So that would be 3 times 5 would be 15. Then we divide the LCM by the first denominator. So 3 into 15, that was 5 times, and the answer that we get we multiply it by that numerator. Then we divide the denominator by the next, we divide the LCM by the next denominator. So that's 5 into 15, 3, and we multiply that numerator by 3. So 2 times 5, 10. 3 times 1, 3. So that means our fraction would be 13 over 15, or 13 divided by 15. What if it was a minus sign? Then the only thing different about it is that we would subtract. So 10 minus 3, 7. So our answer would be 7 over 15. Now let's go to algebraic fractions. Alright, so as much as possible we want to look at the examples on the screen, but we do not want the video to be too long. So let us see how much we can cover. So the first one is a simple one where the denominators, both of them are numbers. So let us do that. Question says simplify the following. The question could say make one fraction. So we have x divided by 3 plus x divided by 5. Fortunately, the example before had the same denominators. So right away we know that the LCM is 15. We're going to divide, same procedure. We're going to divide our LCM by our denominator. So that's 3 into 15, or 15 divided by 3, and that is 5. And we're going to multiply it by that numerator. And then we say 5 into 15, that's 3. We're going to multiply it by that numerator. So 5 times x, that's 5x, plus 3 times x, that's 3x. And as you can see, we have two like terms right there, so we can simplify further by adding. Remember, when you add like terms, you do not trouble the powers. You simply add the coefficients and you keep that variable. So 5x plus 3x, that is going to be 8x divided by 15. Easy, right? Yep. Alright, so you can pause the video and write if you need to, and then we look at another example. Alright, so let's look at the other example. 6 divided by 9pq plus 5 divided by 18p. Alright, so what you need to know. You need to find when your denominators are a combination of numbers and letters, you need to find the LCM for the numbers And then for the letters, aka, well, for the variables, aka letters, all letters in the denominator must be present in your numerator. So the LCM of 9 and 18 is 18, because 18 can be divided by itself and it can be divided by 9. And then the LCM for the letters would be P and Q, because P and Q are the variables present in the denominators. So it's all the letters present in both denominators. You just need one representation. So you have P in both denominators, you just need one P in your LCM, as you can see right here. And there's a Q, it needs to be present as well. Then we go through the regular procedure. We have to divide our denominator by, we have to divide our LCM by our denominators. Alright, so it would be 18PQ, I'm going to do it on the side for visual, divided by 9PQ. So that's us dividing the LCM by the first denominator. 9 into 9, 1. 9 into 18, 2. P, Q into PQ, 1. Or we can say PQ cancels PQ. So what are we left with? 2 divided by 1, which is 2. So we're multiplying 6 by 2. Then we divide LCM again by the next denominator. So 18PQ divided by 18P. 18 cancels 18, P cancels P. What do we have left? Q. So we're multiplying this numerator by Q. 6 times 2, that's 12. 5 times Q, that's 5Q. They are unlike terms. Why? Because one has a Q and one doesn't. So we cannot go any further with the problem. That is the final answer. 12 plus 5Q, all divided by 18PQ. So I will look at the other examples in another video because I do not want this video to be too long. Bye.